Hello everybody and welcome to my Patreon. I really appreciate you for being here. I can't even tell you how fucking excited I am to talk about the astrology and have a space to share all the downloads that I receive, and I can just extend them to you with no fucking time limit because I am tired of the 3-minute limit on TikTok. I always go over, and then same thing with Instagram. I mean, all my stuff is too large for an IGTV, and then it's like just way too long for my Instagram stories. So welcome here. It's your new home where you can find me all the time. So I am so fucking stoked to do this because it's a really intense week. So this week is the beginning of all the intensity that I have been saying that is coming up for the end of 2021, right? So I've been talking about November and December being those months that you really gotta like find your support system beforehand, right? Like find what's gonna keep you stable, what's going to keep you grounded, what's going to keep you feeling safe throughout the next coming months, because we just have a lot of intense energy from the malefics. So this week, starting on October 30th, that begins what I call the malefic power struggle. So the malefics are the two planets that bring obstacles to our lives. So you want to find them in your chart and you want to look at where they are in the sky, because they are the ones bringing the walls, the boundaries, Saturn, and then the destruction and like the anger and the like impulsivity, Mars. So they're both going to be in their home sign starting October 30th. So on 10:30, we have Mars entering Scorpio. It's leaving the sign of Libra. Mars has transited in Libra for the last, we'll say like month or something. It's been kind of passive aggressive. Okay, so Mars in Libra, Mars is all about again severance, destruction. Like they're gonna fight. We gotta figure shit out, right? And then we have Libra, the Venus ruled sign. Venus is, or Libra in particular, is so diplomatic. You know, it's so like, let's see all sides of the situation. Let's not make a fool of ourselves or make a scene. We still want to make sure things look good and beautiful. So that's what Venus does. Mars and Venus together just didn't really, like, they're not very compatible. Mars can't fully express his anger, you know? So he's been kind of just like sweeping shit under the rug. Well, fuck, whenever Mars enters Scorpio, it's literally about to be like, who the fuck is getting cut? Who the fuck is getting cut out? Like, straight up, because Mars rules weapons. If you think about Mars as a weapon, Mars in Aries, the other sign that it rules, Mars in Aries is a machine gun. Mars in Scorpio is a sniper rifle, okay? So we're doing like no bullshit. We're not doing like everybody's getting cut off. It's gonna be a deep like analyzing, observing, sitting back. Really gotta check in with your intuition of like, is this fear, is this paranoia versus is this my intuition? You know, what I usually say is like your fear, the paranoia, those will probably bring you lots of anxiety. It's gonna probably induce like a fight or flight, a feeling in your stomach, like a really like sweaty or whatever. However anxiety manifests for you. And like intuition, you just know, even if it sucks, it might be like a gut sinking feeling, but you just know, right? But do get confirmation, book a reading with me, y'all. If you want to do a little tarot reading, we can do that for you, and I can also check out your chart. So anyway, you can do that on higher tiers as well. You can get monthly readings from me if you want. So anyway, so we have Mars entering Scorpio, right? Because Scorpio is a fixed sign, and then we have Saturn in Aquarius, which is another fixed sign that is called a square. Squares are point of tensions, okay, so points of tension. Squares are a point of tension. So with that, they literally cause this tension that causes growth though. So it's like a point of tension, but they're gonna come to a conclusion and benefit the greater good because they both speak the same language. They're just trying to go about it in a different way. You know, they're both fixed energies, but Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, again, is that wall, whereas Mars in Scorpio is that immovable force, right? Immovable force meets an unmovable object. Is that what it's called? Something like that. Y'all know. Anyway, unstoppable force meets an impenetrable object. There you go. That's the fucking theme. Okay. But not only do we have that as like the overall theme, because that's an energy that like Saturn's staying in Aquarius. It's not going anywhere. It's fucking sitting up there. So all this little action that's popping into Scorpio over the next few weeks is literally just like amplifying this square energy of like more movable things of like where are we going, and like the Scorpio things of like who's on our side, you know, who can we really trust, is meeting these walls of Saturn. Okay, so I would definitely say, again, check out your charts. Like, check out what house does Scorpio rule for you, and then what house does Aquarius rule for you, because those are the houses getting the most action. Definitely your Scorpio house, y'all, like that. Ooh, okay, we'll start. Okay, so on November 4th, we have the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, this is kind of intense because the moon in Scorpio is moon in fall. It's moon in detriment. The moon hates to be in Scorpio. It's just straight up, just like, it's not comfortable, because Mars is all about like, you know, setting shit on fire, you know, and like, you know, trying to find the truth that way, you know, and like, so like harsh, you know, and with the knife out, while the lunar energy is more like calm and peaceful, and like can just has the intuition, the divine serenity, you know. And so Mars in moon sign, it just doesn't really work. It doesn't flow well for the moon. So that's already like a sign of heightened paranoia around this full moon, or this new moon, right? So we have that, plus we have the sun bringing focus and light also at the same time into Scorpio, into your Scorpio house. On top of that, you have Mars, okay? So you have Mars amplifying the energy and just being really like, I really feel like this is gonna be like a paranoid ass fucking moon. And then like, I don't know, somebody might do some crazy shit because Mars is there, but then you have like all of that energy opposition Uranus, okay? So Uranus is in Taurus. Taurus is Scorpio's opposite sign on the zodiac wheel. And because that opposition is happening, Uranus is all about like shock, revelation, transformation out of nowhere, you know, the very unexpected, the rebellious nature. So it's one of those things of like, who the fuck can even predict what's happening? But just know some shit's gonna be going down in your Taurus house, some wild shit in your Taurus house, activating some other wild shit in your Scorpio house, all because of this new moon energy. So I would say just like lay low, keep it close to the chest, do some tarot. Don't send messages outward. I would definitely avoid avoid texting anybody, especially because the very next day Mercury enters Scorpio. Okay, Mercury in Scorpio is that no bullshit fucking energy. Okay, I literally have a Mercury in Scorpio at 22 degrees, which is a kill or be killed degree. So I would just want to say, I just want to like fucking like warn everybody. Think before you speak, okay? Because you could literally burn shit to the ground with your words. Like your tongue will be so sharp, and this is the energy of the collective. So everybody else, it's kind of like have your shield up, you know, because everybody else will also be feeling that, and like they're not as, maybe they are, maybe they aren't as clued in, you know. But maybe warn people around you actually. Just like, damn, it's a Scorpio energy, y'all. Just chill the fuck out. It's not that serious. It's really not that deep. But we're going to be going that deep. That's exactly what the fucking Scorpio energy is bringing. So Mercury in Scorpio, it's going to have that sharp tongue. It's going to be saying some slick shit. It may be, you know, just admitting all of it, just revealing the truth, you know, just really asking the deep, dark questions. You know, it's like you're going to get fed up. I mean, at least me as a Mercury Scorpio, also a Sag sign, I mean, I just need the truth at any cost. And maybe it's my Sag sign that's just so blunt about it that I'm just like, I'll spill my whole fucking truth because I want to get to the bottom of your truth. And I need to know all of your thoughts also. That's like so fucking, that's my Scorpio energy, is like, I want to read your fucking brain, y'all. Like, I need to know. That's how I'll know if you're really down for me. Like, I really don't trust that much. So it's like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, because y'all about to prepare for this Scorpio stellium in the sky. And so you're going to be feeling, I want to say how I feel all the time, but thankfully, maybe not thankfully. Well, I don't have a Mars in Scorpio myself, but this week is coming up, okay? So this is the energy of this week coming up overall. You got Mars entering Scorpio on October 30th. That's triggering a square to Aquarius for the rest of the year. You have the new moon, which will be the moon, the sun, Mars, all together as a stellium in Scorpio. Also, again, opposition, Uranus and Taurus. And then the very next day, you have Mercury joining that stellium. Whew, Mercury and Mars together, with the sun in Scorpio, shit is getting exposed, okay? People are getting called out. Y'all just like keep your shield up, keep a good, like, a lot of sage around you. Y'all just like find your ways to like reel in, calm down, keep the peace, especially find ways to use Mars's energy in such a beneficial way that you could transmute the energy of Mars. Basically, it's like, so for instance, if you have Mars in the 5th house, do some creative shit with Mars, okay? If you have Mars in the 5th house, get creative with like cutting, collaging, embroidering, stabbing a needle. That's very fucking Scorpio. Holy shit, do that. That'd be sick. Let's see. Other manifestations of Mars in Scorpio. If you have Mars in your Scorpio 9th house, you should do some traveling action. Hold on, I'm gonna rephrase that. 9th house, higher learning, beliefs. We're gonna rephrase that. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna do another one. Okay, Mars in Scorpio. 6th house, for me, I'm gonna be cutting out cigarettes. I'm gonna be cutting out things like I'm not smoking. So I feel like that's Mars. Even though smoking is very Mars, it's like not doing that. Withholding is even more Mars energy. Oh, you know what? If you have Mars Scorpio 6th house, if you have an addiction to something, you should get rid of it. You should try to get rid of it. That'd be a really good manifestation. I knew it would come to me. Okay, so y'all check out your houses. I'm gonna leave a little chart of like what houses mean. And if you don't know, feel free to book with me. I'm gonna leave my link. You'll find it on my Patreon bio. I hope you'll have a really wonderful fucking week, okay? So just remember, check in with your own intuition. Make sure that you're not acting out of fear. You're not acting too impulsively, because all this energy could just bring a heightened level of paranoia. Sincerely, a Scorpio stellium. So have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon.